I know it's pre-season, but it is unacceptable to lose by 4 goals to 0. And that's what exactly happened to Kaizer Chiefs. They were trashed by the Tanzanian Giants, Yanga SC. Maybe this is a reality check for the Kaizer Chiefs family, Kaizer Chiefs fans, Kaizer Chiefs management. The gap between Kaizer Chiefs and a proper structured side like a Yanga SC, the gap is very big. It is huge. And I am not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. Anyone who watched this game, they can clearly tell that there is a strategy, there is a way that Gamondi's boys are playing. Building up from the back, the full backs, the center backs, the midfield 3, the number 10, Aziz, the strikers. There is a clear way of how they approach matches, how they want to play, how they want to impose themselves on the opposition. On the other hand, Nabi's boys, I actually don't even know what was their strategy coming into this friendly game. A lot of fans in South Africa obviously banter from the Soweto cabal. They were of the opinion that the African Football League was created by Dr. Patrice Motsepe for Mamelodi Sundowns. And at least Mamelodi Sundowns did justice by winning the AFL. On the other hand, Toyota Cup has created the cup for their team, which they sponsor, Kaizer Chiefs, and these ones, they failed to win one match. They didn't even score 1 goal. People came from Polokwane, people came from Eastern Cape, Western Cape, Northwest Gauteng. They all drove down to Bloemfontein, and this is what you give them, Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, I do go by the name of Oscar Nsinsi Football, where I discuss anything to do with football from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. On this episode, I'm just going to give 5 things I have drawn from this match between Kaizer Chiefs hosting Yanga SC on the Toyota Cup, the first one of its kind. A great game for Yanga, but not a great game for Kaizer Chiefs at all. It is a reality check. I mean, Gamondi outsmarted, Gamondi outclassed, outmuscled Nasreddine, Nabi. I mean, they were outplayed in all phases. I mean, in all departments. There is nowhere where you can say Kaizer Chiefs did better than Yanga. Absolutely nowhere, unless you are blind. And by those words, the very first point I want to make, and this is, I will not create a platform like this and be negative over young players. I don't want to be negative, and I will not be negative, except that the very first point, I really want to encourage the young players playing for Kaizer Chiefs. This is for your Nkosi Mphile Ngobo, your Samgelo Zwane, Mbuto, the left back. I know it's not his original position. Who else was there? I'm forgetting the others. Mfundo Vilakazi, Shabalala. These guys, they're young. They are playing for the biggest club in South Africa. They need to be responsible. You know what? You know, tricks and flicks that yield to no fruit. Why do them? I mean, the elaborating on the ball, slowing down the movement of the team. You know what? If the end has got no substance, why are you still pursuing it? I believe that the technical team should correct that error. You are trailing, and you're still continuing with these flicks and tricks. For what? Shabalala, Vilakazi, guys, wake up. Mbuto, wake up. You are playing for a big club and a lot of eyes are watching you. There's an opportunity even for you to be picked up by a European team or MLS or somewhere else in the world. Just have a sense of how to read the room. Have that wisdom to know how to read the room, knowing what to do and knowing when to do it. You cannot be training and be busy with flicks and tricks. What for? What for? Now you are going home with the humble pie. You've been defeated 4-0. 4-0. So all those young players I've mentioned, chin up. chin up. And I like even Nabi's post-match interview. He's encouraging the young Buto who committed a mistake for the third goal. Chin up, boys, chin up. But there is a way of playing in Premiership football. There's a way of playing when you're playing CAF football. There is a way of playing. Your mentality needs to shift, and shift quickly. That's the very first point I'm taking out from this match, that the youngsters, you cannot be treated like a baby forever. You need to grow up and be accountable for all the runs you'll make, for all the passes you'll make, for all the off ball. I mean, the off ball play of Samgelo Zwane is extremely poor. Extremely poor. We praise the young man when he's got the ball, but unfortunately, ball in this day and age is not played only when you're on the ball, but it's also played when you're off the ball. His off the ball work rate really needs to improve if Kaizer Chiefs are going to be relying on him in the midfield for the upcoming season. Second point in this game, come on guys, Aziz Ki. Aziz Ki, Karibu. Anyone or anything that motivated Aziz Ki to stay in Dar es Salaam and still play for Yanga SC this season, that person deserves a bonus. What a player. Class. Class. Everything they do, it goes through Aziz. He's a number 10. He plays behind the strikers. He is so cool. Comfortable on the ball. He's got a pass in him. He's got an assist in him. His diagonal balls. He is a complete player. He does not have the pace, but he's got brains. Oh, what a player. How did Kaizer Chiefs, how did Orlando Pirates, how did Mamelodi Sundowns not get this player to come to South Africa? Oh, I cry for Kaizer Chiefs because this is the player you need. Kaizer Chiefs does not have a creative player. They do not have. It does not exist. They don't have a number 10 there. At all. Nkosi Mpila came in the second half running like a headless chicken because they were playing against a well-structured midfield. Double. These guys are workaholics. Workaholics. Aziz Ki is class. Aziz Ki is class. I don't know what are the chances of a club now buying him since he's just signed a contract. I don't know if that's even illegal for a player to sign a contract, a new contract, and be bought a month later. If it's legal, then Kaizer Chiefs should break the bank for him. He should break the bank for him. Point number 3. Yusuf Mart is not a DM. Yusuf Mart is not a 6. If this is your captain and if this is the player you'll be relying on going into the season, you know what? Open your heart, you know what, for more heartbreaks. You know what? Leave a bigger room for disappointments. This Yusuf Mart, no guys, he's lost. He started as a 6, not as Samgele's one. He started as a 6, but he was everywhere. Everywhere. Another one running like a headless chicken. He's got the stamina, but he is not disciplined as to his positioning. If that is the 6 you are relying on, I mean, even Ox was introduced on the 90th minute. I don't know for what, to do what in the 90th minute. Ox Mtete, that's another disappointment. His first touch, as much as the ground is not the best of pitches in South Africa, his first touch, it bounced off his leg, and it was a chance for Yanga to go and score a 5th one. Poor. So basically, Kaizer Chiefs doesn't appear like they have a proper number 6 because the one they have in Ox is extremely poor. He is extremely poor. So Yusuf Mart, I think, is better playing as a box-to-box than a 6. Because no, guys, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Point number 4. Yanga's defense was solid. It was solid. I mean, the Dar es Salaam wall was unpenetratable. You know, Shivaviro tried making some runs, you know what, trying to, you know, fall by referee's face, you know, for penalties. It did not work. Even the referee, who was South African, didn't even give an assist to Kaizer Chiefs. Nothing. Zero. There was no mercy today from the referee, even from the Tanzanians. So Yanga's defense was solid. I like their left back. He's clear. He knows exactly what his job is. He can push up, and he's got a big heart even to take on whoever is in front of him if there's a need to do that. The last point I want to make on this, which is unfortunate, is that the fact is Gamondi outclassed Nabi. It was clear whose team was well prepared, whose team knew what they were doing. You know what? How they play, building up from the back, and the midfield coming to collect from the defense. When one fullback pushes up, in most cases it's the left guy, the left fullback or the left back. The right back tucks in, and it's a back three. And I mean, in the midfield, they outnumbered Kaizer Chiefs. They outmuscled them. They outsmarted them. Samgelo Zwane was lost in the woods. I don't know if it's the woods in Turkey. And he was nowhere to be found. All these young players were doing when they get the ball is to do a trick or do a no-look pass. What does that serve? What purpose will that serve with all the back passes if you get the ball and all you do is do a no-look pass to the back? What is that going to serve the club? Zero. Nothing. I hope now that they are going to Botswana, they will work something else. They will work something else. But the reality is that Gamondi, yes, has outclassed Nabi, but Nabi has got a lot of work to do. And the sporting director must quickly support this guy and give him the checkbook. Shiva Viro as a number 9. If he is one that will be relied on, or even a Dupree, it's clear that Kaizer Chiefs needs another striker. It's clear that Kaizer Chiefs needs a number 10, a creative midfielder. It's clear that Kaizer Chiefs needs a DM, a CDM, and number 6. Bongani Zungu is available. Sirino is available. The left back position, because of the injury to Bongani Sam and Dove, and the new signing was just signed a few days ago, he could not start there. And Mbuto, he's a left wing or an attacking forward. He had to fill in that position. The young man committed mistakes, and I hope that he will not be punished because of the errors he committed. I mean, it's a friendly. And they just give the boy a chance, give the boy a break. So I don't know if Dotley is going to be filling up that left back position, but there is just a lot of work to be done at this Kaizer Chiefs. A lot of work. I don't want to even lie. But anyway, it was a good match to watch for us neutrals, and it's game on. It's game on. Kaizer Chiefs have just over a month before they play their first official match in the Betway Premiership. And I don't know, I can't say it's exciting times for Kaizer Chiefs. It is not exciting time at all. They need experience, they need more quality. 6 players minimum that need to be injected into this team. Yes, that was me, Oscar Football, giving the 5 things I've taken from the friendly Toyota Cup between Kaizer Chiefs and Yanga SC.